going to be late to work. I have told you everything 5 times.
The evening's dramatic events started at the home of Susan Baldwin, where police had devised a plan to lure the murderer back to the scene of the crime.
Scene of the crime, I love this.
Crane Tolliver was shot by Police Commissioner Robert Scorpio while trying to escape from Mrs. Baldwin's cottage. For reasons unknown, Tolliver, though seriously wounded, managed to make his way to the Quartermain grounds. When he was brought inside the mansion, he collapsed in front of horrified guests.
I can't believe I missed all of this,
Amy.
Murder, but so far, police are still unsure of the motive.
Party last night, I was
What? Scott Baldwin, who had been under suspicion for murdering his wife, has been released from jail.
Blackie, there's a letter for you.
A letter, huh?
It's from the dean's office.
Stay tuned to this station for more on this and other stories at 9 a.m. And now back to more music.
I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Les, isn't this too unbelievable?
It certainly is.
Of all the parties to miss, I had to miss that one.
Amy, it wasn't exactly a barrel of laughs.
The Quartermains must have lost it. Does this guy get blood all over their oriental carpets?
You are gross and disgusting. You realize that, don't you?
Hey, you're a doctor, I'm a nurse. We deal with blood all the time. It's no big deal, right?
It's not my favorite topic of conversation over my breakfast, if you don't mind.
Okay. You could leave out the blood, but could you give me some of the details?
He was shot.
I know that Robert Scorpio shot him, but you could tell me something more than that.
That's all I know. He was shot. He was outside. Jimmy Lee found him and he brought him in, and that's it.
But wasn't Jimmy Lee at the party?
Yes, he was.
Well, then what was he doing outside?
Amy, I don't know.
But Les, it was raining out.
Amy, read the paper. They know much more about it than I do.
They have a picture of this guy. Well, it's not really a picture. It's really a police drawing. Crane Tolliver is the weirdest name I've ever heard. Why do you think that they don't have a regular picture?
Why don't you call and ask them? I'm sure they'll be tickled to tell you.
Yeah, right. Les, I know this guy.
Amy.
No, really, I'm not kidding. I really mean it. I don't know where, though, or how. I just remember because he's old and...
Amy, you're going to be late for work.
What? That's it!
Amy.
That's it. No, really, I'm not kidding. It was at the hospital. I'm positive that's where it was. See, I remember because he didn't seem to know where he was going, and that's why I noticed him.
Because you wanted to know where he was going, naturally.
No, I wanted to help him. So I asked him a question, and he didn't answer me. And now I know why. Don't you want to know?
Do I have a choice?
See, he was probably stalking somebody. He probably figured that Susan was at the hospital getting a checkup or something like that. And he was probably going to grab her and drag her into a deserted room, probably the linen closet. No, really. And he was going to kill her. Oh, Les, I should have said something to somebody. I probably could have prevented Susan from being murdered.
Amy, that is ridiculous.
Les, from now on, I'm following my intuitions.
My intuitions tell me that you are going to be late for work.
Think he's going to be on my floor?
I certainly hope for his sake that he isn't.
Are you coming?
No, I have to make a little stop at the university first.
Ah, letter from the dean. Busted. Don't tell me, let me guess. Parrish is getting expelled.
Wrong, my precious. Quite the opposite.
What are you doing here so early, huh?
Oh, I was looking for Lou. You seen her around here?
She's at the trailer, reading a book.
Reading a book, huh?
Yeah.
Great. My training's finally sinking through a fat head of hers. It's good.
I want to talk to you.
I gotta be to class. It's gotta wait.
I'll see you guys later. Red wants to look at these, blueprints.
Thank you, Jimmy Lee. Sit. Sit.
All right. Hey, where'd you get that?
In the trash, where you threw it. Obviously, you didn't read it.
I read it.
No, you couldn't have, or you wouldn't have thrown it away, which is why I am now going to read it to you, and you are going to sit there and listen.
But I already
Dear
read it.
Mr. Parrish, the Mathematics Department of Port Charles University wishes to congratulate you on becoming the top mathematics student in your freshman class. Because of this, it gives us added pleasure to inform you that you have been selected to represent the university at the Science and Math Fair in New York City. All expenses paid, further details and accompanying letter, etc., etc., etc. Do you know what this means?
Yeah, it means we're talking about some fairs. I hate fairs.
No,
Fairs.
they are not just talking about a fair, and you know it perfectly well. Blackie, you are the top math student in your entire class. How could you just throw that away?
Could have done with my eyes closed.
No, you couldn't. You worked very hard to do it. Blackie, look at what you have accomplished. Look how far you have brought yourself. It wasn't that long ago, you know, when you were nowhere, man, and you were going nowhere. But you worked, and you brought yourself all the way up to the top, and I am proud of you.
That means a lot to me.
Well, it should mean a lot to you, because I want you to be proud of you. Blackie, you cannot turn this invitation down. You cannot, because when you're there and they announce Blackie Parrish, top mathematics student, freshman class, Port Charles University, that's your moment. That is going to be such a wonderful moment that you're going to remember it and carry it with you for the whole rest of your entire life. Blackie, this is a very precious thing. You cannot just throw it away.
You really know how to get to a guy, huh?
It's my specialty.
All right, I'll go.
You know what? I love you.
Same here.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to work. You have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Don't be late coming home. It's your turn to set the table.
Set the table. I'm the top math student. I can't do housework.
Oh, yes, you can, my little genius.